Hey up guys, welcome back to another video. This is my 100% trophies walkthrough for Control, the Ultimate Edition. I'm actually recording this on the PS4. I did want to do this on the PS5, but I want to get the video start going up before it drops on PS Plus. So I'm doing this on PS4. I probably will do it on PS5 as well later. But PS4, everything will be the same guys. Ultimate Edition, obviously just better frame rate on the PS5. Okay, so what is this going to consist of? We're going to be doing everything that is required and nothing that it's not. So we're going to be doing the bare minimum, and because of that, we're going to be getting 100% pretty fast. We'll probably get to the end of the game within 3 hours or so, the base game, and then the DLC is probably going to take another few hours on top of that. So we're looking at somewhere between 5 and 10 hours in total to get 100% trophies, guys. You can use assist mode on this. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it. I mean, if you do enable it, it will remove some of the challenge. I use it on here just so I can get through it a lot quicker, so you guys can see the route, the most minimal route you can take to get the platinum and all the trophies in a quick time. So this is it. It's in the options. You enable it, and it gives you enhanced aim assist. And you can modify your damage and how quick your ammo recovers and your energy, and you can also put sort of immortality on and one-hit kills. You will still die instantly from full damage if you fall too high, so just be careful of that. Yeah, it's quite annoying when you think you can't die, and then you go and fall off a ledge. It doesn't even seem that high, and it kills you. Yeah, even heights which don't seem that high, they can kill you, so just be careful guys on that. But yeah, collectible wise, there's nothing to really collect in the base game if you're doing 100%. If you're doing platinum by itself, you do need to collect some extra files, but if you're doing 100%, it's all covered in the DLC as well. So what I'm showing you guys is for 100%. If you're doing platinum, you may have to do a bit more once you get to the end of the game, but I'll let you know about that once we get there. So this is where you begin, in the FBC. And there's no map at the moment, you can't really do much, so just head through here along the hallways and say hello to the janitor. Hello. Yes, I'll send you on your way into the hotel. Yeah, first mission, welcome to the oldest house. Yes, there we go, into the elevator. Yeah, to begin with, obviously it's just sort of getting you to grips with the game. There's not any tutorials that you can review afterwards. If you miss a tutorial, there's not really much you can do to view a tutorial again. So whenever some tutorials appear on screen, guys, just make sure you have a quick read of them, because there's no way to there's no like a menu or tab in the options which lets you view tutorials you've viewed before. So just be wary of that. So you head straight down here after the elevator. You heard a strange noise in the director's office. Let's go and find out what it was. Oh, he's dead. I think we've all heard that noise before, playing these games. But pick up his weapon. I don't think he's going to need it anymore. And you'll get transported to the astral plane. You'll actually come to the astral plane quite a lot, and this area is unmapped. But most time you come here, it's just a sort of like a tutorial. I mean, it does feel like a VR mission in a way, just the way it's all laid out. But you'll come here, yeah, you kill that enemy, melee him, grab your pistol. Yes, you got a weapon, and there's your first trophy. Choose to be chosen. Yeah, come over here, 2 enemies here to kill. Once you kill them, some more platforms will appear. There we go, I'm on top of them, and now I'm off them. Right, come down here, so be some more enemies. Enemies, when they spawn, by the way, they normally spawn away from you. Where they're spawning from me now, if you sort of run straight there, no enemies will sort of spawn in that spot. They all sort of spawn away from you. So don't worry about enemies ever spawning like literally on top of you. It shouldn't happen unless you sort of run into a spot as an enemy spawning there. But once you kill them all, a sort of switch will appear from the sky magically. Interact with it, and then come back through here. Now you're back in the executive sector. And these enemies that drop down, don't kill them too quick, because when I kill them too quick, that barrier on the left doesn't disappear. I don't think it sort of reacts in time when you kill them too quick. You have to give it time to sort of animate properly, I guess. So just wait a minute for them to come down, their health bar to show, and then kill them. Come through here, kill these guys. And what I would try and do from time to time, guys, I try and show the map on screen. You just press up on the D-pad to show that. But I'm actually working on a text guide for PSN profiles. I've actually got it all done. I've been through 100% 2 or 3 times now, and I've actually got the whole guide wrote out with maps and screenshots and whatnot. But I'm just clearing it all up while I'm recording this. So there will eventually be a text guide for this, guys. Hoping quite a good one. If any of you've watched my or read my Hollow Knight trophy guide, it's going to be similar laid out to that one. But you come through here, kill these enemies around, and in the center there, that's called a control point, and they're like your fast travel spots. And once you've killed all the enemies, you can interact with it. And some of these you actually have to activate them or cleanse them, as the game calls it, in order to progress a mission. Like this one, you have to cleanse it to progress a mission, but not all of them you have to. A lot of them that are quite easy to miss. But the way we go through this, we'll be getting every control point. When it comes to abilities, we're not actually doing it, we're doing it a bit later in this part, but I upgrade abilities which can help with a trophy later, or which you will need for a trophy later. If you're not using the assist options, you may want to upgrade something slightly different and just focus on them misc trophies a bit later. But if you are playing normally, launch is really powerful, by the way. Launch is quite powerful, so sometimes your weapon won't seem to do much damage, but launch will really help. So you do want to try and upgrade launch anyway, and energy, I guess. But afterwards, yeah, you'll interact with the shelter, the intercom, as a mission asks you to. Then you try and cleanse that floating corpse or agent, and then you come in here after talk to Emily Pope, and you'll complete that first mission and get that trophy. Welcome to the old house. You'll get a trophy, by the way, for completing every main mission. So come through that door next. We'll come through here, and there'll be some enemies in here to fight. Them two there, and you drop down here, and there'll be some in the far corner in a sort of cafeteria area. Is it? Yeah, it's cafeteria. So kill these guys that appear, and that red barrier should dissipate. When there's a red barrier, by the way, it normally means that's a scripted battle. So later on, there will be a point where we actually quit and reload a scripted battle to farm a certain material, which can be hard to come by. But that's for the DLC. That'll be something later on. So come through here. There's another control point actually above us, which I'm making our way to. So kill these first few enemies at the bottom, then up the steps, and there'll be 3 enemies there. Kill them, and then activate the control point or cleanse it. This is another one you have to cleanse, because as you can see just ahead of me there, the door is blocked by a structure. So you have to activate control point to shift everything back to normal. There we go, and that's the dead lettuce fast travel spot, I think it's called. Control point, yeah, because they do all have names, but you can see on the map there that I just showed you briefly. We're through here next, guys, and there's going to be another astral plane part in a second. We've got to cleanse this object of power, so it's coming through here. If you're not on assist mode, you're going to have to be really careful. Make sure you use your cover wisely. Come over here and quickly interact with this floppy disk that's floating about. Yeah, you get warped here, and you'll get a launch ability now. Yeah, basically you can grab any object and lob it. It does use energy. It does recover over time, but mine recovers actually quite fast because of the modifiers. Them golden cubes, you normally have to throw them in a sort of small golden square in a wall, like I did just there. So come through here. There's going to be some enemies up here. There's actually a trophy for killing 50 enemies, I think it is, with launch. So what you'll find is I'll be using launch all the time now until that trophy pops, and then we'll go back to the pistol. So yeah, I'm just going to keep using launch now until we pop the 2 trophies connected to it. I think that's one for killing 10 enemies, and 1 for killing 50 enemies. So she can launch still. Get these astral copies. You'll find out their names later. Once you've got them all, a hotline will appear here. There we go. Switch. Press it to walk back to the Foundation. Yeah, Paranatural Powerhouse. That's a trophy for obtaining the launch ability. Straight after, come along here. Kill these creeps. There we go. Yeah, the fire extinguisher does explode a bit. If you pick them a explosive or something like that, it will sometimes explode and doing sort of area of effect damage. But yeah, we've come through here now to the mail center. But you need the clearance card level 1 first, which is by this corpse. Yeah, grab that from him, and then cleanse this control point. This is a missable one. You don't actually have to cleanse this, but they're always nice to cleanse them because then you've got a fast travel spot later on if you need it. This is your first sort of boss type enemy, Mr. Tomassi. Yeah, so just kill him easily. That's it. He's dead already.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Right, up the stairs next, guys, and we're heading over to the hotline chamber now.
Should be past the mailroom.
So it's through here
The hotline can't
and
be far now.
up the steps. And just one thing I'll say about the map quickly is the way it's laid out, it does look a bit confusing because rather than separate the floors, they've sort of stacked them all on top of each other. So just down here, interact with this now, guys, and it'll take you to the motel. Yeah, it's all stacked on top of each other. But what they've done, different floors are different shades of the sort of bluish colour. So you press a spell 3 times and then grab the key from room 226, then head back, unlock the black prism door. Yeah, 226. Yes, we know it's 226. Yeah, back to the black prism door, unlock it, and then press the switch in there 3 times. And then you'll be back to the Foundation. Then you can head down the walkway and interact with the telephone. Yeah, the map, it's different shades. The lighter the shade is the higher up that floor is. The darker shade is the lower that floor is. So just bear that in mind. And if you are using my guide as well, I've tried to do the same with the collectibles. Because believe it or not, there's actually no collectible maps out there. Yeah, no one's bothered to create one. I don't know how old this game is. What is it? 2 years old, I think it is. And no one's really created a collectible map. But what I've been doing for my walkthrough, text walkthrough, I've put the collectibles on the map. But what I've done, I've actually shaded in the collectibles in there, or the objective markers that I've put on there, in the way the map is shaded them areas as well. So there may be 2 collectibles or markers close to each other on the maps I've created, but they may be different shades. Obviously, light one will mean that's on a higher floor, dark one on a lower floor, and that's how I've done it. It is quite hard to make out at times, but just as you play the game, just bear that in mind. Yeah, so there we are, coming back from the hotline, and back to the central executive now to talk with the Pope, Emily. Yep, and then we're about done it for this part. Yeah, we'll be getting through this very, very fast. I'm just going to be sprinting from area to area. But I'm hoping once my text guide is done as well, if you ever want anything for more reference that I'm not telling you, or because I'm going too fast, then you can just refer to that, and that'll give you a bit more detail if you need it. So talk to the Pope. Yeah, I'm skipping cutscenes. So there we've got 4 ability points there, and we've got the unknown caller, and we've got a few other materials which we don't really need. So first of all, gonna upgrade, guys, launch 1 and launch 2. Yeah, we've got a trophy there for using a point for the first time, and also board countermeasures now, guys. Go for these 3 which I'm going for, and you need to complete 25 of them, so always keep them active. I'll touch on them a bit more in the next part, guys. But that's it for part 1. I know it's fairly quick, but every part will be. I'm going to try and segment these mission by mission. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next part.